cousins, everyone, let's share so that you can join me and we figure out, should actually June 25th be a public holiday? I'm Miss Jackie 254. I have a story to tell you because, of course, it should be a public holiday. Let's share first, also people to join me. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are these people taking this crazy? Why is my photo not happening? Can somebody tell me what is going on? My camera is not showing. What just happened? Somebody tell me what just happened. Can you see me, guys? Something crazy about going live. I can't see myself. What just happened? Let me tell you, that person who is trying to make things not work, they are going to work either way. Well, let me see. What is going on, guys? Can somebody tell me, can you see me? No. I'm going to do this again and again. Wait, let me tell you guys, at some minute I thought the streaming will go away. Let me tell you why I find it should be a public holiday. First of all, business won't be able to thrive that day because who would be doing any business while we are mourning and celebrating the life of the fallen millennials and the fallen Gen Zs? Let me give you a story because I witnessed 25th of June last year, 2024. I represented Nyeri County, and I'm not afraid to say so. I was in Nyeri County because, of course, there's this new revolution that is coming about. If you did history, you understand what I'm saying. So, let me tell you guys, Karatina, if you know Karatina very well, is like, in square meters, is 3325 square meters. And it's very tiny. You can hit one street to the other street and meet your clansmen. Yani, the town is small, but we came out in solidarity of the people in Nairobi who are going to the parliament, popularly known right now like Blood Parliament. So, why am I insisting so that on 25th to be a public holiday? There is no way some people, while we were doing the revolution last year, because you know the reasons why, can be doing business as we are mourning the fallen soldiers, because it will have been me, it will have been you. Why should we be going for a job while people are candle lighting? And to be honest, nothing will happen. So it started like this, a very big morning, very excited. Me, I'm always excited all the time. Carrying my white handkerchief, my coffee, that's why I'm wearing it. By the way, I'm always proud. I only have this one. I think I'll buy several of them because I love my country. I'm patriotic. As you can see, it's written Kenya. I had my white bandana. You know, we were dressed to kill. Yani, we were pigaring look for revolution. Guys came out. It was like more of dating, like date out. Yani, hey, this generation wachana tu nayo. We came out looking all good, looking lovely, catching up with other colleagues and everything. Nyeri County, to be honest, because I went all of them, we had good security. The first one, which was previously before 25th, we were escorted by the Sansei. If the Sanseis, you don't know who are Sansei, it's the Popo. Popos escorted us, to be honest, and we were just fine the first time. We were just fine. We went to the office of the MCA in Nyeri town. We later on went to the county government office, and we were given the audience. I mean, it was just awesome. It was just awesome. It was demure because we were catching up. I'm telling you, people were wearing, we had no weapons, just water, bandanas, and looking good. Yeah? You would dress up for the event because we had dress codes and placards, of course. It went well, the first one. The second one, now it remained in Karatina town. Karatina town, as I've said, is only 25 square meters. Yani you piga one corner, you find me, I'm starting everywhere and anywhere because it was just awesome. You piga one corner, you find your clansmen on this other side. So, Sisi, we went. We were walking. I was with my sibling, my sister. We were dressed up, looking hot, looking good, catching up, chatting, doing selfies, taking drinks, buying whatever. Then let me tell you mine. By the way, we were even escorted at some point by the popo, and because it was legal, it was fine, we had given a notification of it, and it was something we all doing for our nation. Then there were these goons who infiltrated the event. Entire event went rogue. Like I've said, you piga one corner in Karatina, you piga one corner, you meet your clansmen. Let me tell you the 𝐓𝐇𝐄 that was there. Yeah. And then they were throwing those, what we call them, tear gas. The people decided to go rogue and threw the tear gases. And you know, given that it's the countryside, let me tell you, because this is where I come from, and it's very small in square kilometers, there are grannies who are in a certain bank. Let me call it Equity. The banks in our town are very close to the main road, and the popos were having this helter-skelter, chasing the goons at the middle of what? Of that highway, Karatina, Nyeri, Nairobi Highway A2. Let me tell you, the shoshos in those places and the gukas were choking. They were choking. They were choking. Hey, me, so I can't do this. I came here to thrive. I came here to look good. I came here for my nation. I didn't come here to die. I told my sister, you know what, Ebu, we left town. We just come out of the town and go back to our village. Hey, things went south on 25th. Everything went all over. I told you the first time was the mule. We were having fun. We were catching up. People even were having girlfriends and boyfriends out of that. It was just something that was awesome because we were trying to voice out cause. Why should we keep quiet, by the way? If you're a historian, you should not keep quiet. And you're doing, it's okay to picket, but the problem is when the goons just infiltrated, that word is hard for me, infiltrated and ended up making things go south. So why am I saying 25th June should be a public holiday? For me as Jackie and as a Kenyan, as a millennial, I feel it's good to respect the fact that there's a youth who went there like me. Just to have fun and to voice out something. Like now, I'll be busy here on the streets of social media. Hi, everyone. I went to church. I went to church. I'm back. Our church is only for like 2 hours and we are back. I went to church. In fact, today was Holy Communion Day. It's Good Morning, Baby Johnson. In Kenya, it's actually 3:07. It's evening, so I've gone to church and come back. And I'm busy here telling you guys what went down on 25th, in specifically the county I come from, and why I feel like it should be a public holiday on 25th. So far, you people who have been following what has been happening in Kenya, it has gone crazy. There is a conflict between the people and the popos, or the Sanse. We call them Sanse in Kenya, or police. It has become, there's now that conflict. So I'm giving the narration of the both sides, that the fact that the Sanses or the KDF or the militant or everybody who's in police force and all that was playing their role, but at some point it has become crazy now. It has become crazy. That's what I can say. But I'm trying to say on 25th it is going to be on a Wednesday. Let it be a public holiday. I'm speaking to anybody who will be listening and you're in the executive, speak to the president to make it just a public holiday, because we need to respect those people who died out of voicing out what they were trying to say, because last day it was about rejecting the finance bill. It could have been me. It could have been my sister. It could have been somebody else, my cousin. But somebody else died, like Rex, out of just speaking out of just going there out with placards and water and looking good. Because let me tell you, we dressed up. We were not going there looking like we want war. You see, the way I am is the way I was. I would go there with my cap like this. I'm very patriotic to Kenya. I had a white bandana. I had my lipstick on, my heels on, and my white dress. In fact, I'm wearing a white skirt. For peace. We just went out there for peace, but it went south so fast. And in my town, the way how small it is, in fact, we would have had stampede. It was just something else. So people who experience and so people die, I feel it's good we respect those people who died out of it, because they didn't go to die. They just have, unfortunately, they happened to succumb the effect of the protest. And instead of this back and forth and the government acting like it's so tough, can we just let Wednesday be public holiday? If you know somebody who knows somebody, and even if you can't make it to Nairobi to take a rose, light a candle, do something on your social media, just speak out. We speak more of peace than just this conflict that is there between purpose and human, us natural Kenyans. It's just not, because right now as we speak, things are going south. The purpose and we, the normal Monanchis, are not in good terms. So far, two people are succumbing again in the hands of the people who are supposed to protect them. In fact, as we are talking about Ojwang and we are talking about me, I'm digressing. I will tell. I've been keeping quiet for the past 1 week because my head has been going crazy. There are so many things that are happening in Kenya so fast that you just wonder, are we in Kenya or we're in Israel or we're where? Because I don't know. In a span of 1 week, things have just been going crazy. And I don't want to, or I even don't want to anticipate or even think on Wednesday is going to be the same way it was on 25th June 2024. I just don't want to think about that. So I think anybody out there, if you can hear me and you're an executive person, please tell the president to just make it a public holiday. There's no point of losing lives and losing business, and already people are frustrated, and there's nothing bad like a frustrated lot. People have no jobs and you are frustrating them economically, you're frustrating them in so many ways. There's a parent out there who's crying that the child is in the hospital, doesn't even know that. Karaoke, I don't know. That thing is just driving me insane, because he was just selling masks. And a popo decided to shoot, and that person was looking for. I mean, it's painful. I can rant. It's painful. So, if you're watching out there, do you think it should be a public holiday? You should tell me. We should voice out that it should be a public holiday, and we just celebrate the life of people who came out there to speak out their voice and say these things, that they're tired of a government that is pushing them to the wall and ended up dying just because of voicing out. Because it will have been me, it will have been someone else. And we don't want to see that again on the coming Wednesday. We just don't want to see it again. We just don't. We are tired. That's my point, including. I know you're tired. Just say it. It's just that you're both peace. I'm loud. Just use whatever means you are. And those people who are over age, millennials and Gen Zs, I'm one of you. Let me talk to you. You who's being paid 200 shillings or 50 shillings to go and beat the rest of the millennials. Think and rethink again. That would have been your brother, your sister. Unaenda kuchapa ule mwingine kwa nini? It's not making sense. It's not making sense at all. So if you know you're going to come out to infiltrate the event of 25th June on Wednesday, when people are candlelighting, when people are just taking peace out there and discussing on the issue to do with like apologizing to the parents who lost their sons, who lost their daughters, who lost their sisters, who lost their cousins. Please stick to your house and do it online. Hi, everyone who's joining me. Hi. So if you know you're going to come out and infiltrate the issue, don't just come out and, because it's not worthy. It's, let them mourn in peace. We already lost so many young people and we don't want to lose again. We don't want to lose more again people on when it comes to 25th Wednesday. So if you think it should be a public holiday on 25th June, this coming Wednesday, just comment down there. Yes, it should be a public holiday, because I don't think we need more blood to be poured this time around. Like I've told you, my town is very small. I'll keep on repeating, is 3325 square kilometers, and we just can't stand more people dying. So if you know that you want on Wednesday to be a public holiday, just comment down there below and just say, yeah, you don't want that day to be business as usual, because we need to celebrate the lives of people who actually came out to do this revolution and to voice out the fact that it's time that Kenya has these young people who speak out, and we just speak out boldly, for we want our nation to be the best place. Because let me tell you, we enjoyed I've told you, in Nyeri County it was peaceful, it was fine. Only on 25th June everything went south. It became blood parliament, it became bloody everywhere, because even in Karatina we lost some lives and they didn't deserve to die. And it's in Karatina specifically, it was infiltrated by goons who are paid and came and did some crazy things, which is not worthy. So I think should be a public holiday. What do you think, guys? I've ranted enough. What do you think, guys? It should be a public holiday, and we celebrate those people who lost their life. This is for the fallen heroes, and we apologize to those parents who lost their loved ones, because yeah, it's sad. And to the popos, please stop spoiling the name of the other popos. If you know you have temper issues, why are you going to work to do a job of military? Why are you going to the military? Why are you going to the military if you have temperament issues, you can't control yourself, you have anger issues? Why did you go to such a job? You're supposed to protect us, not shooting all over. Is it like rifles? You're not shooting cows and dogs. In fact, even dogs have rights. So I don't understand this conflict that is there for popos and we. It's not demure, and it's very few of them who are spoiling the name of the rest. I've ranted enough, guys. So I was skipping that for the entire week because I couldn't stand any more of this. One person died the other week, and then this week has been shooting all over. One young person over this, because they are being shot because of actually asking justice for the one who has died. This is not the nation we want, okay? This is not the nation. And Mr. President, where you are sitting, imagine that is your niece, your nephew, or even your child of somebody else. Please, let's stop this. Figure out how those people who are in the military and they don't know what they're doing with their rifles to come out of those jobs, because I don't understand. I think it's a discipline issue. Honestly, it's a discipline issue. How do you shoot somebody who's selling a mask, literally? A hawker who only has mask on the hand. Is that even a normal person in their head? I'm trying to figure out those purpose, because one is called Kiprono. Did you have what were you thinking? I'm so angry. I've been piling this anger the entire week, and then again on Wednesday you want to frustrate people. Please don't let it be a public holiday. Everybody to stay at home. You mourn at home. You light candles in your villages, in your towns. Let people just be, because this is becoming too much. You promise people things that are not happening. I mean, I can rant forever. But like I've said, if you know you're coming out to infiltrate that word, I'll keep on saying, infiltrate the event of 25th. Just sit home, use your tools like I am using my tool, the YouTube channel, your Twitter, your TikTok, wherever. Mourn your person. It's going to be a peaceful thing. Don't bring those guns and rifles to people who are just coming in peace to bring flowers to the fallen soldiers, to the fallen millennials, to the fallen Gen Zs that died, just asking or speaking out their voice like I am speaking out. So this is a crazy nation. But it's time we just call things as they are. Like, yo, those purpose who are sitting in the offices and they don't know what they are doing in their jobs, go and take your frustrations at home. Stop removing your frustrations and anger with innocent people on the streets. You don't deserve to have rifles, because if you went to school, you know when to use a rifle and when not to. And we need to understand that the conflict is being brought by very small people. Because in your county, let me tell you, the first protest or the first mandamano we went, honestly, I enjoyed, because the purpose gave us security, y'all. They gave us security, that's for sure. Even in Karatina, there was security. I had that, I felt it. But when the goons who are paid by mere few people here, who has few change, and in fact, you are not even paying them, where we are going to anika you, we are going to speak out here mpaka you'll have brains. You are joking with the wrong generation. I'm just going mad. You're joking with the wrong generation. We'll call out your names if you mess around with people here. So please, can people use the rifles for the right reasons? This is not the era where you just make people keep quiet because of speaking out the truth. I mean, yeah. That's all for today, guys. I waited the entire week for this. I just I just waited the entire week for this. You need to know what to do when, and yeah, that's what I felt like. This is too much. This is too much. I had to spill it out because yo, I can't stand to see more lives dying again on 25th. I can't stand. Somebody has to call out people. Make it a public holiday. We are not asking for much. Public holiday, people to sit down, light candles, put flowers. No, nothing much. And for those people who are planning to pay goons to spoil the event, can you think and think again? Because I think you should not be shortchanged and cheaply bought to do something. Because the other day I saw on news, you were not paid. Can you feel shame on yourself? You went beating the peaceful protesters and you were paid 50 shillings. Can you even feel ashamed of yourself? Because I saw it. I saw it. You see, nowadays we have news on the move. So yeah. Can you imagine if you are the one who's going to be beaten? On 25th Wednesday, let it be peaceful. Let people just mourn the way they can. Because it would have been you, it would have been me. But God salvaged us, and we were safe on that day. And we didn't die. And those who died didn't mean that they deserved to die that time. So I'm done talking. Na ifikie president, tafadhali. 25th, let people mourn. Let those parents mourn. You lied you're going to visit them. All of them are complaining you haven't done anything. So please let them mourn in peace come 25th of June. That's all I have for today, guys. And I'm done ranting. Till next time, thank you so much for joining. If you're not Kenyan, that's how we are. If you're not Kenyan, I'm sorry. I came to just rant our home affairs, but I had to. It's Sunday and coming Wednesday. I don't we repeat the repercussions of blood parliament. No. I don't want that to happen again. So I had to. The spirit was calling out. I had to speak. I was just, even in church, we prayed about it. We just dedicated. In fact, by the way, on that Wednesday, why don't we become a praying nation? Why can't we just come out and just pray for the nation instead of throwing stones and using rifles for the wrong reasons. Why can't we just come out, all of us, and pray for the nation, for Christ's sake? I've ranted enough. I can shout. Thank you, God, for all of you who have joined me to speak out my heart, because I was feeling there's so much going on in our nation, and I felt like I just to spill it out and call out my fellow youths, my fellow millennials, like, yo, keep safe, be safe wherever you are. We are together. I was in the last years, and these years I'll be using my platform very well to mourn the fallen heroes and celebrating their lives, because of course they didn't deserve to die. For the certain people to listen to what we were saying, but unfortunately they died, and we're just going to celebrate them in the big way, in the small way you can, because it will have been you. So yeah, that's all for today, guys, and thank you for joining me. I love you so much for your continuous support. I forgot even to introduce myself. Watch all my videos. I'm Miss Jackie 254. I don't rant all the time. I don't rant all the time. I just rant when it's called for, but I don't rant all the time. And thank you for your time and enjoying my evening. And if you're going to church, the likes of Nkululeko, thank you so much. Bebe Johnson, thank you so much. And the other one who's called Fine, thank you so much. In Kenya, it's actually heading to, yeah, it's 3:15:24, and it's evening, and we are looking to start a new week. And if you're going to church, enjoy your service. I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Till next time, God bless you. I love you. See you soon. Mwah! Have a blessed Sunday from wherever you're coming from. It's a goodbye from Kenya. I love you guys. See ya.